All right, it's bright and early in the morning. I started at 4, and here's why. I had to get my machine. I loaded it up last night, but I had to get it here before everyone else and make sure it got here safely. I had to load up a bunch of metal. So my machine's here, my mixer's here, and lots of problems already. Number one, there's going to be a massive amount of people here with trailers and equipment and stuff, and then blocking the road. It rained last night, so we have to muck this footer, and I plan on mixing this. The other problem, my laser level, I think it got dropped because it's not working properly. So I kind of guessed, and hopefully my siding's level, because when I put the OSB on, I made sure it was laser level. This would have been probably a month ago or longer maybe, but I know that it was perfectly level when I did it. That way when I did do my siding, it would be perfectly level. And I know my siding before my laser broke, so I know it broke, is because I did check that 4 to 5 times. And about the 6th time that I was checking as I was going up with my laser, I noticed all my siding was way off. Well, I knew it wasn't my siding. I know that it's my laser because I'm extremely cautious about checking. So preferably, this siding should be level with that siding over there because I started on the back. So hopefully that'll be a level line, and I have a brand new 6-foot level. Not brand new, but I've used it a couple times now. So hopefully I can just get the porch level with a string line and come out 10 foot with that 6-foot level, set up stakes and markers and such. And if the porch is off an inch, honestly, it doesn't matter because it's going to be off level anyways, because when I pour my concrete, it's got to be sloped. So I think I'm confident it'll be straight, and it'll be level with a 6-foot level perfectly either way. So I've got to get rebar in here. The inspector should be here at 12, and all these things have to happen. And last night I went to go buy a rebar bender, and to my surprise, absolutely nobody has one. To my absolute surprise, I never thought in a million years that nobody in Jackson at all would have a rebar bender. So this morning I called Williams Equipment, and not even them has a deadgum rebar bender. I am absolutely in awe that Jackson has not one single rebar bender. The only thing that they have is like a 30-inch dollar store rebar bender that you have to be Hercules himself to bend any deadgum rebar with that hunk of garbage. So my buddy Eric came through and saved us on this one, and he has a rebar bender from years ago that'll actually bend and cut rebar. So thank God, or we would be out of absolute any luck at all. So now Anthony's going to be here at, I think, 8 o'clock in the morning because they borrowed my dumpster. So my stipulation is you got to haul this trash off for me. And he's hauled at the dump anyway, so we'll get this trash out of the yard. Luckily, one of my guys lives in Humboldt, so he can pick up the rebar bender for me. So that's a huge plus. So there's going to be a ton of things happening today. And number one, I'm going to set up batter boards for these footer to get it level.
We built a porch with our own 2 hands, pouring concrete dreams across the lands. It cracked, it tilted, oh what a show, but it sort of stands, so let's let it go. Concrete chaos under our feet, a crooked masterpiece, incomplete. It's a mess, but it's standing still, wonky and strong. That's pure skill. That's pure skill. The dog won't step, he just gives a stare. A lopsided slab like a carnival fair. The mailman laughed till he dropped the post. Our DIY skills deserve a toast. Concrete chaos under our feet, a crooked masterpiece, incomplete. It's a mess, but it's standing still, wonky and strong. That's pure skill. We swore we'd fix it, but here we are, drinking lemonade by our concrete scar. It might not win a contractor prize, but it's home, it's ours, and that's no disguise. a crooked masterpiece, incomplete. It's a mess, but it's standing still, wonky and strong, that's pure skill.
This is our first time using it. How many bags is that? 4? Yeah.
We swore we'd fix it, but here we are.
4 bags
Drinking
in a couple
lemonade
seconds so
by our
far.
concrete
Just as
scar.
fast as I can run and grab my phone.
It might not win a contractor prize, but it's home, it's ours, and that's no disguise.
Yeah, that's mixing extremely well. Yep. 18 to 20, I think, is what it'll do. That is mixing amazing. How much more is in there? Does it need more water?
What'd you say?
Does it need more water?
Oh, is there what? Like a film of water?
I said does it need more?
No. Hey, it's taking it off the edges. There's not nothing catching it or nothing.
Really?
What's that? I mean, there's not a drop on the side. It's all going down.
I wonder if it's all like pulling it towards the center hole.
Yeah, it goes to the middle.
That's cool.
It's got blades going this way and blades going this way, and then just pulls it like that. On this side, blades go this way. On this side, blades go that way.
That's so smart.
Stacking dreams with busted planks, rusty nails and dents in tanks, cardboard walls but firm as steel, junkyard charm that's hard to peel. Wind blows through the soda cans, chimes of junk in makeshift bands, windows framed with
Alright, I'm less stressed now. It's not hardening like I was fearing, which I knew that it wouldn't, but my fears were real for sure. So we're tapping the outside edges, getting any air bubbles and letting it sink down in there. They're scraping it. I don't know what that does, but they probably know more than I do, my assumption. We took a really straight 2x4 and screed it all the way across the top of it, dragging along the way. And that's got it really nice and flat. I've been able to eyeball across it. Looks really good, maybe like cat high here. I think the bulk loader fixed some of that. But I'm extremely happy with how everything is going now. We had way too much concrete because I feared we wouldn't have enough concrete So I got, because I never have enough, so I got way too much. And we ended up filling up the outside of this footer, and I think he has 2 more yards inside the truck. So, good.
So I thought I'd just see you. Come drive
Burnt
by.
concrete took probably 20, 30 minutes. Well, come back here. I got a bunch of Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Lee was talking to one of his friends the whole time. He said, where the sun is, keep it wet. Coca-Cola to dry it up, keep it wet.
Yep. We can experiment on this one before we do ours, huh? It looks good though.
Probably a little better ours than it did.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see the pitting, or the little holes that are all in the edge of the concrete where we pulled the form boards off. So tapping it didn't really seem to do any good. What we're going to do is just fill that in with some concrete patch material. And I have not done that yet, and it's been almost a year since I did this, but I eventually will do it. But if what I also do not have in this video is, I was pulling the form board off the bottom stair where it overhangs, and I was very careful to tap everything before I pulled it off. But that bottom board was kind of wedged into the concrete and the dirt that had kind of pushed out at the bottom, and I started beating on it with a sledgehammer, kind of like an idiot. And yep, it busted that bottom stair off, and just like the edge of it. And I took some concrete, filled it back up, and this is of course after it had hardened for several days to a week, and it was hideous, and it still is hideous. I'm gonna concrete patch it all as far as the stairs go, so it matches and it looks good eventually. However, the rest of the porch turned out really, really nice. I will say probably the next time I do this, I will add a little bit more slope to it. It does drain good, but I assumed for about a half a bubble on my level, and I think that I'll just do more next time. I think that more is comfortable and accommodatable for a porch. I just assumed to be a little bit more level, because that's typically how I'm used to building things. So that was a little bit of a new experience for me. So next time I'll have a little bit more fall to it for water to run off just a little bit quicker. That's one thing I'll definitely do more. And also, I will go a little bit more heavy on the sealer when I put the sealer on. I put the sealer on, and when it dried, it looks just a little bit blotchy. It did look very, very good when we first did it. And I did another job where I sealed it, and it looked really, really good. And the difference was I put a ton of sealer on the next job.